Now about the construction industry. Right now, it is more of a mess than anything else, in that engineers and qualified professionals, they generally know what they do. But apart from having to explain technicalities to these technicians, they also have to micromanage them because of the sheer lack of professional ethics that comes with working with them. There is the issue of you making payment to them not showing up, or you tell them to do something and they don't do it properly. We always have those issues all the time. As at the last time I was with Aiki services at the African Next, we just fired an electrician. Now today, just before coming to this meeting, we just fired a machine operator.
We have a competence center, business development, where we look into we have marketing, finance, and administration. So I will go to the next slide. So what is our services? So most of our services include general market information. We have matchmaking and the B2B, like what I said earlier on. We have event and trade fair services. We have address and partner search. We have market and trading partners. For example, the ones we have in India, the Coast University of Commerce, we have NASIMA, we have ACCI, Abuja Chambers of Commerce, and so on and so forth. So we also facilitate business contacts for German payment providers. And we also organize political support in Nigeria, or for Nigeria companies, or for service providers, everywhere. So, like IT services that I said earlier. So, and going for that, we have the variable ownership of assisted companies with the private sector of the event centers, Lagos Chambers of Commerce, Abeokuta Chambers of Commerce, ACCI, and a portfolio for member companies skills development, vocational education, and also to support the areas of German dual system, which has been successful both in Abuja and Lagos and in Abeokuta. And also, recent times, we just finished training 300 students. These are SSC students treated IT students, whereby you have the opportunity to learn what IT skills or academia, whereby we train the students, they have this mindset of vocational education in their mind. And as they are growing up, the mindset of vocational education will grow within them, and we want them to move out of the university and have something to offer both in Nigeria and outside the country. So I will say thank you for your years, and I think I'm done.
Construction sites, and also just the housing market, and also the need for qualified technicians in your sector and your industry. And thank you.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. And thanks to those that spoke, their presentation was particularly insightful. Thank you very much. Now about the construction industry. Right now, it is more of a mess than anything else, in that engineers and qualified professionals, they generally know what they do. But apart from having to explain technicalities to these technicians, they also have to micromanage them because of the sheer lack of professional ethics that comes with working with them. There is the issue of you making payment to them not showing up, or you tell them to do something and they don't do it properly. We always have those issues all the time. As at the last time I was with Aiki services at the African Next, we just fired an electrician. Now today, just before coming to this meeting, we just fired a machine operator. So it's at this point, it's not shocking. What will be shocking is finding artisans that can actually do their work properly. It's a mess. So when I was introduced to Aiki services by Hussein Sani, and he explained exactly what you guys do, I was quite impressed. And I've been waiting for the day that you guys finally launch. And today, while on this call, I've actually registered. I've registered and I've made payments. So kudos to the guys that designed the website. They did a really good job. Franklin, yes. So also other issues we face is, apart from the issue of professionalism, we also have the issue of those that are not even coming into the trade. For example, you finally find maybe a good carpenter, and normally they are supposed to be like a team of 8. And of all 8 of them, none of them have apprentices, because there's no, the profession is not as glamorous to those that are supposed to be coming into the industry. We have the issue of this, is it fraud we'll call it, because everything that everybody these days, even students, don't want to go to school, and when they are done, they don't want to pick up these trades. They prefer going to other avenues to make money, because in my own opinion, I feel there are no role models to follow. When you switch on your television, when you go on the internet glorifies fraudsters, it glorifies people that do Ponzi schemes, it glorifies those that are into this multi-level marketing and all that. But when you come out and you know, you are proud of being an electrician, nobody shares that pride with you.
All right. Of course, that is general knowledge. We all know, like I said, the job market is being taken up by foreigners. Um, so the only explanation to that is that we don't have enough qualified workers, or they're in shortage. You know.
Sorry, I didn't answer that part of your question. Foreign workers, everybody that is active in the construction industry knows that when it comes to tilers, we find tilers from Togo and Ghana. When we are looking for POP guys, we are looking for bricklayers, we find them from Benin Republic. I don't have, in the past 4 years, I don't think I have a single Nigerian on my team of POP, um, tiles, and bricklaying, to speak. So that is even me that's still moving on a very small scale. For scales bigger than this, when I was on IT in school, there was a project we worked on in VI, and they actually imported tilers from China to come and do the tiling for them. It might sound untrue, but it is actually true. They came, they did the work within, I think, 3 or 4 months, and I don't know where they went to after that. But we have the issue where we don't even trust our own people to deliver good work, and
Yeah,
it's really bad. It's really bad.
learned a lot about that issue, and that's one of the key factors for your contribution.
Thank
It's
you.
good because that's what I wanted to get, a first-hand experience of these issues. And I think you've confirmed that. You've confirmed the problem. We are giving the solution.
So when you get on the booking platform, you can check out all of the services that we have and our value proposition, how we are looking to raise the standard of technical skills and services in Nigeria by providing vetted and reliable certified technicians, top-notch work, safety and security, and the quality assurance. All right, so you can then go on to book the service by registering or signing in. If you have an account, you go on to sign in. If you don't, you then need to register. So when you click on register, it's going to take you to the platform where you register with your email, your name, and all other details that will be required, your address and password. You could also now sign up with a Google account. So this is automated. Instead of registering manually with your first name, last name, email, and all of that, you could just go on to sign in, sign up with your Google account. So let's try that. So when you pick the Google account, all right, so it's going to take you to Google for you to pick your Google account, and then voila, it's going to now sign up using your Google account, and you have this dashboard where you can then begin to request for technicians. So this is the booking platform dashboard. You have the dashboard itself, you have the request service section. You can see the history of all of the services that you've requested for, and you can go on to settings to to change your account settings and the way that um, you know, you get to use the booking platform. And we have the support section. Here you can always engage with us if you have any inquiries or you seek any clarification. And this is the notification bar and your profile section. All right, so let's request for a service. Why choose Aiki services? Like we mentioned earlier on, top-notch work, safety, security, and quality assurance. So we go on to request for a service. All right, so let's say we request for plumbing. You then need to come down to fill all the right details for whatever service that you need. Do you need installation service under plumbing, or is it servicing? Is it repair or diagnosis? So let's go to all right. After picking the issue, then you pick the date. Let's pick. Then you can then go on to put whatever other information just to give more context to your issue, and then you click on submit request. So when you click on submit request, you go on to pay the call out fee just to get the diagnosis done. You can either pay online or you pay offline. So if you pay offline, you are going to get that your request has been successfully received. A technician will be assigned to you. So when we confirm your payment from the dashboard at our home backend, which is always very seamless, then you can then go onto your dashboard and you wait for a technician to be assigned to you. So this is showing pending now. It's still pending till when a technician will be assigned to you after the payment has been confirmed. And this is going to also show the service date when you want the technician to come diagnose or to come for the technical service. So after your technician has been assigned, you would also now be able to track everything from this dashboard.
Our valued customers that we've served in Lagos, we've worked on a few houses even before the platform was on. Mrs. Essian is here. Thank you, ma'am.
Good, eve- good evening, madam, and everyone here.
Good evening. Welcome.
Came to service my AC, and I can say this was a very good experience because he was prompt. He came on time, did the work, and when I tested it, my AC was working very fine. Till now, I'm still enjoying the coolness of his job, and
Oh,
I can actually recommend I service to any of my neighbors around as well. So I want to commend you and him and your team for a job well done. And I say
thank you so
welcome.
much, madam.
Welcome.
That's so kind of you. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we were able to do the work properly, show up on time, and also I'm sure the worker and the technician that was at your home must have been dressed properly. Was he in uniform and looking neat?
Yes, he was. He wore
Oh,
Aiki shirt, blue shirt. Yes, I think I
okay.
recall.
That's great. It's not that they're in uniform
He
just
was
to be
very
identified rather than showing up in their own
yes. Yes, I
or
really
not well
appreciated
kept.
that. So that
Oh,
yeah,
great.
it's easily identified.
Exactly.
I love that.
Thank you so much. Yes, yes.
You're welcome, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, that was one of our customers. Due to time, I don't think we can take more reviews from our valued customers that we're so grateful for. Even before we fully launched, they requested our services, and we're glad to have delivered properly and to their satisfaction. Thank you again. To all customers that are part of this meeting, we really appreciate you. Thanks. Are there any questions? We'll take a few questions before going off because we're really, we've passed our time. And so we'll take a question from Mr. Jeren to me. Can you ask a brief question? Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah, good evening. How was your day?
Fine, thank you. Brilliant.
Thank you so much. I wanted to congratulate the Aiki for launching their website today. Actually, I'll be following Aiki back to back, and a series of questions I've been asking. And from the three speaker who have spoken, they've spoken well extensively and word to word at exactly what we are facing in the field of engineering, professionalism, ethics, safety, and what have you. I believe IT coming in now is going to be a yardstick to tell people out there that we have a profession to be proud of at the end of the day, so that we'll be able to deliver our job without any hiccup. My question is, Aiki Vocational Services, what is their aim and objective in going out there and open a platform where people can apply and be trained to be professional, one, and also to their certificate, how heavy is their certification in terms of being affiliated to the German trade and the field of commerce and what have you. Okay, I want the president, in respect of our ambassador and the rest of the team of Aiki, to really share more light in that. Are you open for training, and can people apply? Then like maybe 2-3 month course training where you can stand to have a fresh ideas on how to carry out your job, safety conscious, implementation, cost control, and what have you. So that's my question. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
All right, thank you, Mr. Tumi. You're welcome. So yes, your question is whether we're open to training technicians and if they can sign up to be trained. Well, that the answer is yes. As we said earlier on the platform, there is a future for technicians. So you sign up as a technician, and then you take a test on the site. If you pass that test, you will be added as on the technician's role on the site, and from there on we do a further up call where you get interviewed, go through the onboarding process for Aiki, and if you pass those if you pass the test and process, we'll then determine whether you need to be upskilled. So there's something we call upskilling, where you're already a skilled technician and all you need is probably to be raised to the standard of Aiki services, or the trade that you're the trade that you're signing up for. So in short, the answer is yes, we do accept training requests, but you would have to pass a test first to qualify for our trainings. And we've done trainings for freshers where is more or less we had a training class, and some part of the class did not really come in with a lot of skills. So, it was a 1 month training in Lagos, and at the end you could say that they had like beginner skills in the trade that they were working for, whether it was like electrician or plumbing. They could be considered as like a beginner in that profession and the trade. So on any group of construction workers on a site, Aiki provides the engineer for that field. If they're working on a mechanical installation, there will be a mechanical engineer. If they're working on an electrical installation, there will be an electrical engineer plus a supervisor, whom I believe is part of this call, Mr. Innocent. They don't occur, as well as in Abuja as well. Abuja, there was a very massive project where Aiki Services was in charge of the Aiki Services was the subcontractor for the whole MEP installations of the site. It's actually the World Bank site in Abuja, Sokoro. It's not a building from sky. It was just a renovation project, but all of the MEP, which stands for mechanical, electrical, and plumbing installations, were replaced with the old ones. So it was almost over a year duration of project.
Tired of unprofessional and non-reliable artisan for your home services? Life can get much easier with Aiki Services trained and certified technicians. For your ease and comfort at home, start by setting up your account automatically with your Facebook or Gmail account. After your account has been set up, you can then request for a service through the following steps. To request for a service, click on the request service icon, select the service that you need, fill in the necessary details and pick a proposed service date and time. To proceed with your order, a call-out fee would be assigned to you, which is also a commitment fee that would be added to your total bill after your problem has been fixed. Payment can be made offline or online. After your payment has been confirmed, your request will be approved by the admin and a certified technician capable of solving your problem will be assigned to you. Aiki Services, we're here to serve you.